Testing 1, 2. Hey, we'd like to welcome everybody here to the 2020 breeding show at the Fairfield County Fair. I'd like to thank everybody for the great work yesterday and for the rabbits that were pulled out. We had about 284 rabbits that went to the packer this morning, so thanks for all that helped. The packer weight was $1.57, and the guy was extremely happy with the way the rabbits look, so thank you so much. If you haven't picked up your rabbits cleaning supplies today and you're a market kid, please make sure you do that by 5 p.m. Thank you. Take your cages and clean them, your trays and clean them, and turn them upside down the very top, and turn your feed and water dishes. Today, we are starting our junior class. We have junior does on the table right now of all different breeds. They're being selected according to their ARBA standard, and we'll be placed in the top 5. The first and second place will stay, and we'll go to the junior bucks. Same story. We'll place the top 5. The first 2 will stay, and then we'll start rotating the class by the bucks class, place them, and then the doe class, and place them, and we'll have a great fair. Just a couple rules real quick. We have asked the exhibitors to wear their masks while they're in the barn, and we've asked them to wear them all the way through show. So they will not be taking their masks off during the showing time, so parents, you have to take a full picture with their mask on and get their picture later. If you're in our barn, we're also asking you to wear the mask as well. We know you may feel uncomfortable with it, but unlike other shows, we're going to make sure that we at least follow some rules so the COVID-27 will be gone by the time we're finished. And yes, I know I chose a different number. But anyways, my name is Greg Coulter, Superintendent of the Rabbit Show, and I'm completely grateful for everybody we have. We will be introducing our judges momentarily as well. And just sit back and enjoy, and thank you so much for coming.
Good morning, everybody. I would like to take a moment to recognize our judges. We have 3 judges in the ring today, and our first judge is Kevin Bogan from Sabina, Ohio. Kevin is a ARBA judge for 28 years. He is the director on the Clinton County Fair Board. He's been a 4-H advisor for 44 years, and he is the owner of Bogan Cages and Supplies, and he has judged many national, state, and local shows, and he also raises Dutch, New Zealand's, and Californians. Let's give Kevin a big round of applause for being here today in Fairfield County. Our second judge in the ring today is Travis West. Travis West is a 4-H youth development educator in Benton County and currently raises Cream d'Argents and Champagne d'Argents and Havanas. He has raised rabbits for 30 years and is an ARBA register. Travis has judged county fairs for at least 16 years. Let's give Travis a big round of applause today. And our final judge is Alan Gerhardt. He raises Dutch animals. He's been a judge for 18 years, and he is from Hamilton County. Let's give him a big round of applause. And thank you to all 3 of our judges for being here, and good luck to all exhibitors. There's something pretty interesting in the alpaca.
Yeah, go watch the alpaca show. Alpacas are just thriving over there around town.
Yes.
You'll see the monster.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we call this is an honorable mention. Start with that. Here's the sponsor sheet. Go ahead, yeah, announce who sponsored the awards before you do. This is the doe. Yes, this is the doe. No, this is juniors. This is the does. Yep. So yeah, right here. This is one. No, this is the junior. This is the right one to do. Right here. Do that first, and then you're there.
We have the results for our junior breeding doe class 1. I would like to take a moment to recognize our sponsors. Our grand champion junior doe trophy is in memory of Devin Grimm. Our reserve grand champion junior doe trophy is sponsored by Cindy and Jeff Haber. And the 3rd through 5th place junior doe rosettes are sponsored by Duckard Farm. And the placings for your class 1 are as follows. We have an honorable mention. Your honorable mention is Allison Kramer. Raise your hand once your name is called. Allison Kramer's club is Clear Creek Showman. In 5th place, you have Brooke Hampton from Carroll Country 4-Hers. In 4th place, you have Rosie Rose from Just Kiddin' 4-H Club. In 3rd place, you have Katie McGurr from Fairfield Katie and Rats. In 2nd place, you have Natasha White from Fairfield Cavy and Rabbits. And in 1st place, you have Amber Hampton from Carroll Country 4-Hers. Congratulations to all exhibitors in Class 1. We have to have a correction. Senior Hollins and Bucks to the staging area. Dutch Bucks to the staging area. Thank you. The results are in from your Class 2 Junior Breeding Bucks. The sponsor for this class for the Grand Champion Junior Buck Trophy is Guinea Kimmer. Your Reserve Grand Champion Junior Buck Trophy is Cindy and Jeff Hyber. And your third through fifth place Junior Buck Rosettes are sponsored by the Cedar Hill Gang 4-H Club. So thank you to our sponsors for sponsoring this show and the Junior Fair. The results for the Class 2 are as follows. In fifth place, Calvin Rex from Awesome Animals 4-H Club. In fourth place is Caitlin Likens from Carroll Country 4-Hers. In third place is Emily Woda from Clear Creek Showman. And in second place is Megan Bosch from AC Extreme 4-Hers. And in first for your Class 2 winner would be Caitlin Stone Rock from Lithopolis Livestock. Congratulations to all exhibitors in the class. We have the results for Class 5 breeding bucks. Thank you to the sponsors for the first through third rosettes. Sean and Jane Fowler, Bremen Best Friends, and Connor Orthodontics. So in third place, in third place is Natasha White with breeding from Fairfield KV and rabbits. In second place is Lauren Wilson from Carroll Country 4-Hers. And in first place is Gabriella Schumacher from Carroll Country 4-Hers. The results from Class 5.1 Breeding Bucks Holland Lobs are in. Thank you to our sponsors for the first through third place rosettes, Rich and Candy Millis, Roger McLonely family, McCandlish Hampshires, and Oakland Grocery. And third place is Hunter Meyer from Awesome Animals. And second place is Samantha Jewell from Cloverleaf Livestock. And in first place is Jordan Hathaway from Clear Creek Showman.
Just put a star next to the one that's the top pick. You know that that's the one that's going to be the final.
The results from Class 3 Breeding Bucks Duchess are in, and thank you to the sponsors for the first through third place rosettes, the Cedar Hill Gang 4-H Club, the Kirk and Lama family, and Lincoln's Energy Solutions. In third place, we have Megan Bosch from AC Extreme Animals. Please raise your hand. In second place, please raise your hand, is Kate Johnson from Carroll Country 4-Hers. And in first place is Ryan Black from Fairfield Cavy and Rabbits. And the overall Holland Lock Buck goes to Gabriella Schumacher from Carroll Country 4-Hers.
First heat, New Zealand.
The results for your Class 13 Breeding Buck New Zealand Heat 1 are in. And your sponsors for the first through third rosettes are Nick and Ellen Shaw, Ronnie Westhoven, Duckard Farms, and Malone Farms. Thank you so much for sponsoring this class. And in third place is Rachel Sponseller from Wild About Animals. In second place is Claire Young from Champions 4-H Club. And in first place is Shelby Baker from Carroll Country 4-Hers. Congratulations to all the exhibitors in this class. The results for your class 4 breeding bucks Dutch class are in. And thank you to our sponsors David and Mary Rowe, the Bobbitt family, and Krill Communications for sponsoring this class. In third place is Alexis Boggs from Fairfield Cavy and Rabbits. In second place is Linda Jones from 4-H Creation 4-Hers. And in first place is Logan Hampton from Carroll Country 4-Hers. And your overall breeding buck Dutch goes to Ryan Black from Fairfield KV and Rabbits. The results for your 6.1 breeding buck Netherland Dwarf classes are in. Thank you to the sponsors, Boylan Shaw and Associates LLC, and the other rosettes are sponsor or in memory of Tana Kegi and by the Kegi family. So thank you so much for sponsoring this class. And the results are in second place is Caleb Kutler from KKEZ, Coulter. And in first place is Lillian Heim from 4-H Creation, 4-Hers. 448, 4 Creation, 4-Hers. It's so scripted. Yeah.
Otherwise, you're doing great. Your pronunciation is incredible.
I'm trying.
Here's the New Zealand, there's an honorable mention in that class. Look at it right now.
The results from your Class 14 Breeding Buck New Zealands are in. Thank you to our sponsors, Nick and Ellen Shaw and Ronnie Westhoven for sponsoring this class. We have an honorable mention from Lily Chaffin from KKEZ. Chafin. And in third place is Justin Spires from KKEZ. In second place is Caitlin Likens from Carroll Country 4-Hers. And in first place is Aaron Hopkins from Carroll Country 4-Hers.
Second heat of the
And it's Callie, not Haley. Who? It's Callie.
The results from our Class 6 Breeding Buck Netherland Dwarfs are in. Thank you to our sponsors, the Duckard Farms and Malone Farms. In second place is Ryan Strasser from Four-Legged Friends. And in first place is Haley Nicodemus from Cloverleaf Livestock. The results from your Class 7 Breeding Buck Polish Rabbits are in. Thank you to the Boland and Scholl and Associates LLC and David and Mary Rowe and Bobbitt family for sponsoring this class. In third place, we have Calvin Rex from Awesome Animals 4-H Club. In second place, we have Hannah Jones from 4 Creation 4-Hers. And in first place, we have Sebastian Coulter from KKEZ 4-H Club. The overall Netherland Dwarf buck goes to Lillian Heim. The results for your Heat 3 Class 15 Breeding Bucks New Zealand Rabbits are in. Thank you to our sponsors, Krill Communications, Rachel Sailors and Rebecca Sailors Hess, and Lycans Energy and Solutions. In third place, you have Olivia Chafin from KKEZ. In second place, you have Sophia Peters from KKEZ. And in first place, you have Caitlin Young from Carroll Country 4-Hers. Your Class 8 Breeding Bucks Polish Rabbits results are in. And thank you to our sponsors, the Cedar Hill Gang 4-H Club, Terry Webb Memorial, and VFW Post 1516 and Auxiliary, and Oakland Grocery. In third place, you have Hunter Meyer from Awesome Animals. In second place, you have Linda Jones from 4 Creation 4-Hers. And in first place, you have Amber Hampton from Carroll Country 4-Hers.
Okay, guys. Hey, don't anybody else come up on pronunciation. We got enough going on. Everybody calls one of your own. That's what I heard.
The results from your Class 9 Breeding Bucks Mini Lop Rabbits are in. Thank you to our sponsors for this class, Connor Orthodontics, Bremen Best Friends, and Cedar Hill Gang 4-H Club. In third place is Anna Wolf from Wild About Animals 4-H Club. In second place is Allison Kramer from Clear Creek Showman. And in first place is Cameron Warner from Fairfield Cavity and Rabbits. And your overall breeding buck Polish Rabbit goes to Sebastian Coulter from KKEZ. The results from your Class 10 Breeding Buck Havana Rabbits are in. Thank you to our sponsors, McCandlish Hampshires, Sean and Jane Fowler, and Bremen Best Friends. In second place is Connor D'Amico from Carroll Country 4-Hers. And in first place is Alina Kaviovich from Lithopolis Livestock. The results from your Class 16 Breeding Buck New Zealand Rabbits are in. Thank you to our sponsors, the Bobbitt family, Krill Communications, and Kirk Lama family. In third place is Tommy Wolf from Wild About Animals. In second place is Kansas Reimer from AC Extreme 4-Hers. And in first place is Keegan Lodge from Liberty Union Happy Farmers. The results from our Breeding Buck Class 11 mini Rexes are in. Thank you to our sponsors, Rachel Salyers and Rebecca Salyers Hess, Boylan Shaw Associates, and David Mary Rowe. In third place is Cameron Malone with Wild About Animals. Second place goes to Rosie Rose from Just Kidding. And in first place goes to Caitlin Stonerock from Lithopolis Livestock. Your overall Breeding Buck New Zealand Rabbit goes to Caitlin Young from Carroll Country 4-Hers. The results from your Class 19 breeding buck lionhead rabbits are in. Thank you to the Terry Head Memorial and VFW Post 1516 Auxiliary, and the rest of the rosettes are in memory of Tana Kegi and by the Kegi family. Thank you so much for sponsoring this class in the junior fair. In second place is Kalina Hill from KKEZ. And in first place is Paige Alford from Clear Creek Showman. Results from your Class 12 breeding buck mini Rexes are in. Thank you to our sponsors, McCandlish Hampshires, Sean and Jane Fowler, Bremen Best Friends, and Connor Orthodontics. In third place, we have Alexandria Smeltzer from Bremen Best Friends. In second place, we have Cordella Graves from Fairfield KV and Rabbits. And in first place, we have Jalen McRoberts from Carroll Country 4-Hers. The results are in for your Class 20 breeding buck lionheads. When your name is called, please raise your hand. Thank you to the sponsors of this class. Cedar Hill Gang 4-H Club, Kirk and Llama Family, and Lycans Energy Solutions. In third place is Paige Bowers from Just Kidding 4-H Club. And in second place is Lily Lords from Green Extreme. And in first place is Morgan Stadler from Clear Creek Showman 4-H Club. The results for your Class 18 breeding buck class California Rabbits are in. Thank you to our sponsors for Boyle and Shaw Associates LLC, Malone Farms, and Duckard Farms. In third place, we have Abby Burke from KKEZ. Please raise your hand. In second place, please raise your hand. We have Gabrielle Roser from Golden Clovers 4-H Club. And in first place, we have Mason Taylor from Falcon 4-Hers. Your overall breeding buck for the Mini Rex Rabbits goes to Jalen McRoberts from the Carroll Country 4-H Club.
Okay, and then overall lion head buck.
Your overall breeding buck for the Lionhead Rabbits goes to Morgan Stadler from Clear Creek Showman.
Here? Or should I go there? Yeah, what do you think? Think I should go there or here? Okay.
Results for Class 21 breeding bucks, Flemish Giants in, and then your sponsors class, Rugger McLonely family, Mick Canwish Hampshires, and Sean and Jane Fowler. And third place is Landon Huffer from Four Legged Friends. And second place is Emily Woda from Clear Creek Showman. And in first place is Ellie Bruni from Green Extreme Race Club. Results for your Class 22 breeding buck Himalayan rabbits are in. Thank you to our sponsors, Boylan, Shoal Associates LLC, Malone Farms and Dunkard Farms, and Ronnie Westhoven. And in second place for this class is Brooke Hampton from Carroll Country 4-Hers. And in first place is Xavier Nileheiser from Clear Creek Showman. Results are in from your Class 23 All Other Breeds. Sponsors for this class are Ronnie Westhoven, Duckhart Farm, Malone Farms, and Boyan and Shaw and Associates LLC. The results for this class are going to give you 3 first place winners for each of the, or some of the breeds that are in the class. So I'm going to read from third to first, and there will be 3 first place winners. So in third place is Anna Wolf from the Wild About Animals 4-H Club. And her breed of a rabbit was a Harley Quinn. And second place is Katie McGurr from Fairfield KV and Rabbits. And her rabbit was an English Lop. And for the 3 first places, going down the list from top to bottom in no specific order, Lydia, I'm so sorry about the last one. Hi, sir, I'm going to butcher that. From Carroll Country 4-H'ers. With a Triantra rabbit. And another first place for J.C. Spires from KKEZ with a silver fox. And the last first place goes to Elizabeth Swinehart from Pigs Meat Plus with a dwarf hot top. Oto. The results for your champion and all of the overall speech, or all the overall bucks are in, and we are going to announce the reserve and champion bucks along with third through 10th place. Thank you to the sponsors for all of the breeding bucks. For your champion breeding buck trophy, thank you to Kim and Jane Root for sponsoring. And for your reserve champion breeding buck, thank you to KK Easy 4-H Club for sponsoring the trophy. And for the third through 10th place breeding buck rosettes, thank you to Sheila and Don Burns and family for sponsoring the rosettes. Before we read the results, I would like to remind all exhibitors, when your name is called, please raise your hand so you can receive your rosette/trophy. In 10th place, Morgan Slater from Clear Creek Showman with her lion head. In 9th place is Lillian Heim from Four Creations 4-Hers with her Netherland Dwarf. And in 8th place is Ellie Bruni from Green Extreme with the Flemish Giant. And in 7th place is Ryan Black from Cabby and Fairfield Cave and Rabbits. I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to butcher that 100 times. And 6th place, Caitlin Young from Carroll Country 4-Hers with her California Rabbit. In 5th place is Elena Kukovich from Lithopolis Livestock with her Helena Rabbit. And in 4th place is Sebastian Holter from KK Easy with his Polish Rabbit. And in 3rd place is Elizabeth Swinehart from Pygmies Plus with her dwarf Hoto. And your reserve champion is Xavier Heiser from Clear Creek Showman with his Himalayan rabbit. And your overall champion is Gabriella Schumacher from Carroll Country with her Hollow Lock. I would like to thank everybody for coming out for this portion of the breeding bucks, and I would like to thank everybody for wearing your mask and practicing social distancing guidelines put in place by the governor and local health department and keeping our community safe. I would like to remind everybody, and we will be taking a 15-minute break. Thank you all, and we will see you in 15 minutes.
story when remember the year we had the best opposite breed, and that year the judge gave the grand champion rabbit the best of breed, and they gave the reserve the best opposite California, but did not go and look at the best opposite buck. And I got the biggest argument with him. He goes, no, it's a buck and judge. I said, no, you gotta go back and look at the best opposite. You can't really do it. I'm gonna take the rabbit, put it on the table, because I'm not looking at it, but then you lost it. You can't beat Trump around over the top of it. Oh my gosh, that was a nightmare year, and that's when we got around the board. But I would love to continue to do that.
The Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our two locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
The 2020 Fairfield County Fair is brought to you by Cryo Communications. The team at Cryo Communications is proud to support all of the participants in this year's Fairfield County Fair, and congratulations on all of your accomplishments. Cryo Communications is celebrating a decade of helping to harness creativity and communication to connect our community. To learn more or contact Cryo Communications, check them out on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, or visit cryocommunications.com.
I started at Granville Milling the day I got my horses. The people are so kind and so in tune with what I need. I think when you do have those experiences where you come in and you feel comfortable, like somebody's kind of got your back, I think that's a reason to shop somewhere. I think that's a reason to support local businesses, and that's something that's important to me. Hi, I'm Sherry Hinger, and I'm a customer at Granville Milling Company.
Buckeye Toyota, the hometown dealer who's here to help. Family owned for over 40 years and proudly helping with all of your automotive needs. We are honored to partner with countless charities, churches, schools, and organizations like the Lancaster Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce.
In 2018, the Chamber was proud to honor Buckeye Toyota with a Small Business of the Year based on community involvement. Helping our local community is very much appreciated by all of us here at the Chamber.
Thank you for calling Buckeye Toyota. How may I help you?
Fairfield Medical goes the extra mile to give attention to their patients, to their guests, anybody that comes within those doors.
There's no question that the staff there are all personally invested in seeing that I got the best care possible.
The staff was so comforting. I felt like she was in the best hands.
They basically gave me a second chance at life, and I'm going to make the most of it.
Why join Ohio Farm Bureau? Farm Bureau is there when you can't be. As farmers, we need to fight increasing overregulation. But how are you supposed to be everywhere at once? You need to be managing your farm and at the county commissioners meeting, discussing the latest comprehensive plan update. And then there's the latest water quality bill before the state legislature, and flying to Washington, D.C. to meet your members of Congress, and at the courthouse tracking cases that will affect you on the farm, and communicating before the news media. This is where Farm Bureau comes in. Your county, state, and American farm bureaus all work together to represent you. Farm Bureau is there when you can't be. Ohio Farm Bureau membership makes it possible. Visit ofbf.org to join today.
Swing into the Carriage Company and check out our sweet deals.
If you're looking for the best selection of clean, quality used vehicles, look no further than the Carriage Company. You'll feel secure with your purchase, knowing all vehicles undergo an extensive safety and service check prior to the sale. And all vehicles can be viewed online at carriagecompany.com. The Carriage Company, located at 1031 North Memorial Drive in Lancaster.
So wait!
Interface Video, in cooperation with the Fairfield County Fair Board, presents the 2020 Fairfield County Fair. Brought to you in part by the Buckeye Automotive Family, Cryle Communications, the Ohio Farm Bureau, Granville Milling, the Carriage Company, Fairfield Medical Center, the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Federal, Dagger Law, and the Connor Insurance Agency.
Rabbit Show. I'm going to take a moment to reintroduce our judges today. Our first judge in the ring is Kevin Bogan from Sabina, Ohio. He is a ARBA judge for 28 years. He is the director on the Clinton County Fair Board. He's been a 4-H advisor for 44 years. He's the owner of Bogan Cages and Supplies, and he has judged many national, state, and local shows, and he also rages Dutch, New Zealand's, and Californian rabbits. Let's give him a big round of applause for being in Fairfield County today. Our second judge in the ring is Travin West. He is a 4-H youth development educator in Vinton County and currently raises Cream de la Agents and Champagne de Argents and Havanas, and he has raised rabbits for 30 years and is an ARBA registry. Travis has judged county fairs for the past 16 years. Let's give Travis a big round of applause. And our final judge in the ring is Alan Gerhardt. He raises Dutch rabbits, and he is a judge for 8 years. He's been a judge for 8 years, and he's from Hamilton, Ohio. So let's give him a big round of applause and all of our judges here today to judge our breeding show. The results for your Class 25 Breeding Doe Holland Lot rabbits are in. Thank you to the sponsors for this class: Cedar Hill Gang 4-H Club, Kirk and Lama Family, and Likens Energy Solutions. The results for this class are the following. In second place is Jordan Hathaway from Clear Creek Showman. And in first place is Gabriella Schumacher from Carroll Country 4-Hers. Thank you to both exhibitors for participating in this class. The results for your Class 24 Breeding Doe Dutch Rabbits are in. Thank you to our sponsors for the class: Cryo Communications, the Bobbitt family, and David and Mary Rowe. In third place is Tess Johnson from Carroll Country 4-Hers. In second place is Dylan Black from Fairfield KV and Rabbits. And in first place is Kate Johnson from Carroll Country 4-Hers. The results for your Class 29 Breeding Doe Californian Rabbits are in. And thank you to the following sponsors for this class: Nick and Ellen Shaw, Ronnie Westhoven, Dukard Farms, and Malone Farms. The results are the following for the class. And third place is Ellie Bruni from Green Extreme. And second place is Emma Burke from KKEZ. And in first place is Remington Rochon from Awesome Animals. Congratulations to all the exhibitors in Class 29. The results are in from your Class 29 Breeding Doe Netherland Dwarf Rabbits. Thank you to the following sponsors for this class: Boylan Shaw and Associates LLC, Dave and Marion Rowe, the Bobbitt family, and Oakland Grocery. The following exhibitors have placed in this class. In third place is Benjamin Hine from 4 Creation 4-Hers. In second place is Lillian Heim from 4 Creation 4-Hers. And in first place is Audrey Estep in Wild About Animals. The results for your Class 35 breeding doe New Zealand rabbits are in. Thank you to the sponsors, Terry Webb Memorial, VFW Post 1516 and Auxiliary, and the Mulholland family and Scott families. In third place, we have Shelby Baker from Carroll Country 4-Hers. In second place, we have Caitlin Likens from Carroll Country 4-Hers. And in first place, we have Rosie Rose from the Just Kiddin' 4-H Club. The results for your Class 26 breeding doe Polish rabbits are in. Thank you to our sponsors, the Mulholland and Scott families, Jenny Kiemler and Oakland Grocery. In third place, we have Hannah Jones from 4 Creation 4-Hers. In second place, we have Caitlin Young from Carroll Country 4-Hers. And in first place, we have Sebastian Coulter from KKEZ. The results from your Class 36 Breeding Doe New Zealand Rabbits are in. Thank you to the sponsors for this class. The Kirk and Llama Family, Lichens Energy Solutions, and Frill Communications. The placings for this class are as following. Lily Chafin from KKEZ for third place. In second place is JC Spires from the KKEZ 4-H Club. And in first place is Allison Spawnseller from Wild About Animals 4-H Club. The first heat of the mini lops is in Class 30 Breeding Doe mini lops. Thank you to our sponsors for the class, Kirk and Llama Family, and the Cedar Hill Gang 4-H Club. In third place is Samantha Gell from Cloverleaf Livestock. In second place is Madison Nutter from Four-Legged Friends. And in first place is Natasha White from Fairfield KV and Rabbits. The results for your Class 28 Breeding Doe Lionhead Rabbits, the results are in, and thank you to the sponsors for this class. The Mulholland and Scott families, McCadlish Hampshires, and the Roger McLoney family. The results are as the following. In third place is Morgan Stadler from Clear Creek Showman. In second place is Grace Lords from Green Extreme 4-H Club. And in first place is Sophia Williams from Blazing Buckeyes 4-H Club. The second heat of the mini lops, Breeding Doe mini lops, are in Class 31. Thank you to the sponsors of this class and the Terry Webb Memorial and VFW Post 1516 and the auxiliary. And this class is also in memory of Tana Kegi by the Kegi family. The results are as following. In third place is Ali Nicodemus from Cloverleaf Livestock. In second place is Allison Kramer from Clear Creek Showman. And in first place is Sophia Williams from Blazing Buckeyes. Results of Class 37 Breeding Doe New Zealand Rabbits are in. Thank you to our sponsors for this class. David and Mary Rowe, Boylan Shaw and Associates LLC, Malone Farms, and Dukard Farms. The following exhibitors have placed third, second, and first, and third place is Landon Huffer from Four-Legged Friends. In second place is Kansas Reimer from AC Extreme 4-Hers. And in first place is Charlie Sponseller from Wild About Animals. Let's put your hands together for your overall Breeding Doe mini lot. That will go to Sophia Williams from Blazing Buckeyes. The results are in from your Breeding Doe Class 32, Class 32 Breeding Doe Havana. Thank you to our sponsors for this class. Nick and Ellen Shaw, Ronnie Westhoven, and Dukard Farm. In third place is Alina Kobovich from Lithopolis Livestock. In second place is Logan Hampton from Carroll Country 4-Hers. And in first place is Daisy D'Amico from Carroll Country 4-Hers. Attention in the barn, attention in the barn. We have a note from Greg. If you are selling your market rabbit individually, please get to the show arena at 10:45 tomorrow. Thank you. Class 33 and Class 34 have been put together in the ring. It is a Breeding Doe and Mini Rexes. Thank you to our sponsors for this class, Malone Farms, Boylan and Shaw Associates, and the Mulholland and Scott families. In third place is Kiera Wiseman from the Rough Riders 4-H Club. In second place is Caitlin Stonerock from Lithopolis Livestock. And in first place is Courtney Kaufman from Thurston Future Farmers. Results are in for Class 38 Breeding Nose New Zealand Rabbits. Thank you to our sponsors for this class. Jenny Kimmerer and the Mulholland and Scott families. The results for this class. In third place is Finn DeLong from Blazing Buckeyes. And second place is Amber Hampton from Carroll Country 4-Hers. And in first place is Rachel Sponseller from Wild About Animals. Your breeding doe overall will go to, your breeding New Zealand, my bad. Breeding New Zealand will go to Charlie Sponseller from Wild About Animals. The results are in for your Class 40 breeding doe, all other breeds. Thank you to the sponsors for this class, the Terry Webb Memorial and VFW Post 1516 Auxiliary. And this class is also in memory of Tana Kegi by the Kegi family. In this class, there will be multiple first, second, and third places due to this being all other breeds. For your 2 third-place slots, in no particular order, Kylie Schwinn from Just Kiddin' 4-H Club with her Rex Rabbit. And raise your hand if your name is called. Your other third place is Emily Woda from Clear Creek Showman with her Flemish Giant. Woda? Woda. One of your second places is Katie McGurr from Fairfield KV Rabbit and Rabbits. Your other Cavi. Cavi. I'm going to reread the sheet a little bit because there was an error on the judging card. So Kylie Schwinn is still in third place. In second place is Justin Spires from KK Easy with her breeding doe English Spot Rabbit. There was a mistake with Emily Woda. We had her down as third. Wada. She is actually first place from Clear Creek Showman with her Flemish Giant. And Katie McGurr with her English Lop is actually in first place with so. Taylor Phillips from AC Animals with her French Lop also is in first place. And Elizabeth Swinehart from Pygmies Plus with her Dwarf Hoto is also first. So I think that rounds the class out if I'm correct. Sorry about that. The results are in from your Class 39 Breeding Doe Himalayan Rabbits. Thank you to the sponsors for this class, the Bobbitt family, Boylan Scholl Associates LLC, Malone Farms, and Dukard Farms. Thank you so much. In second place is Brooke Hampton from Carroll Country 4-Hers. And in first place is Xavier Nyheiser from Clear Creek Showman 4-H Club. The overall senior judging is on the table over there right now.
Hello everyone, my name's Hannah Henry. I'm your 2020 Fairfield County Junior Fair Queen. I'd love to welcome you guys all to the Rabbit Show today, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you. Your overall breeding doe results are in. I first want to thank a few of our sponsors for the overall class. Thank you to the Mulholland and Scott families, Jenny Kimmer, the Rich and Sydney Millis, Roger McLonley family, Sean and Jane Fowler, Bremen Best Friends, Connor Orthodontics, Oakland Grocery, and the Cedar Hill Gang 4-H Club. In 10th place is Taylor Phillips from AC Animals with his Flemish lock. French lock. Yeah. In 10th place is Gabriella Schumacher from Carroll Country 4-Hers with her Holland lock. In 8th place is Audrey Estep from Wild About Animals with her Netherland Dwarf. In 7th place is Daisy D'Amico from Carroll Country 4-Hers with her Havana Rabbit. In 6th place is Sebastian Coulter from KK Easy with his Polish Rabbit. In 5th place is Charlie Sponseller from Wild About Animals with his New Zealand Rabbit. In 4th place is Emily Woida from Clear Creek Showman 4-H Club with her Flemish Giant. In 3rd place, Katie McGurr from Fairfield Cavi We'll get it one day, guys, I promise. It's the first rabbit show up here for me. Okay, thank you. And your reserve champion, Kate Johnson from Carroll Country 4-Hers with her Dutch Rabbit. And your champion rabbit, breeding doe, Xavier Nyheiser from Clear Creek Showman with his Himalayan Rabbit. We still have the best overall and the premier exhibitor, so please stick around. Thank you all for coming out, and thank you all for adhering by our social distancing guidelines by wearing your mask and social distancing in general. Thank you all.
This is the grand champion and reserve grand champion.
All right, the results are in for your Grand and Reserve champion overall. We'll start with your Grand, not reserved. Okay, so reserved. Your reserved overall is Xavier Nyheiser from Clear Creek Showman with his Himalayan rabbit. And your Grand Champion overall, Caitlin Stonerock from Lithopolis Livestock with her Mini Rex rabbit. Would the following exhibitors please enter the ring? Amber Hampton, Gabriella Schumacher, Emily Woda. Woida, sorry. Forget Woida. Cameron Malone and Xavier Nyheiser. Would the 5 exhibitors please enter the ring? Towards the center. The 5 exhibitors within the ring have all placed within the Premier Exhibitor category. The first and second placers will go home with a 3-ring rabbit holder, and they will, and 3-hole rabbit carrier, and the 3rd through 5th will go home with an ARBA books, and all exhibitors will go home with a rosette. So from 5th to first place, these are your Premier Exhibitor placers. In 5th place is Cameron Malone. In 4th place is Emily Woida. In 3rd place is Amber Hampton. In 2nd place is Gabriella Schumacher. And in first place, Xavier Nyheiser. Let's give a big round of applause for our premier exhibitors. This concludes our breeding rabbit show for 2020. Thank you all for coming out, and thank you to our exhibitors for participating this year. And have a great rest of the day at the fair.
Being a first-time parent is very nerve-wracking going into the hospital. You don't really know what to expect. The nurses, the staff, the doctors, everyone at Fairfield Medical Center was very attentive. They just put my mind at ease. They answered any questions we asked. They supported us through the whole delivery, the post-delivery, our stay in the hospital. We felt like we were part of their family. I wouldn't have put myself or my daughter in anybody else's hands. Experience Fairfield Medical Center.
Hi, I'm Tom Turner.
And I'm Susie Turner.
And we're here at Turner Shorthorns in Somerset, Ohio. There are lots of feed providers. The difference is service, consulting, coming by. Those are things that keep us with Granville Milling.
And they're another set of eyes. I mean, you can get barn blind on your own farm and they understand what the industry is about. And so it's another set of eyes for us as well.
Buckeye Toyota, the hometown dealer who's here to help. Family owned for over 40 years and proudly helping with all of your automotive needs. We are honored to partner with countless charities, churches, schools, and organizations like the DARE program.
Without the local help from great partners like Buckeye Toyota, the DARE campaign would not be possible. I'd personally like to thank Buckeye Toyota for the vehicles and all the support they've provided to our community and to our local DARE campaign.
Thank you for calling Buckeye Toyota. How may I help you?
Why join Ohio Farm Bureau? Farm Bureau is there when you can't be. As farmers, we need to fight increasing overregulation. But how are you supposed to be everywhere at once? You need to be managing your farm and at the county commissioners meeting, discussing the latest comprehensive plan update. And then there's the latest water quality bill before the state legislature, and flying to Washington, D.C. to meet your members of Congress. And at the courthouse, tracking cases that will affect you on the farm, and communicating before the news media. This is where Farm Bureau comes in. Your county, state, and American farm bureaus all work together to represent you. Farm Bureau is there when you can't be. Ohio Farm Bureau membership makes it possible. Visit ofbf.org to join today.
Swing into the Carriage Company and check out our sweet deals.
If you're looking for the best selection of clean, quality used vehicles, look no further than the Carriage Company. You'll feel secure with your purchase, knowing all vehicles undergo an extensive safety and service check prior to the sale. And all vehicles can be viewed online at carriagecompany.com. The Carriage Company, located at 1031 North Memorial Drive in Lancaster.
So wait!
The 2020 Fairfield County Fair is brought to you by Cryo Communications. The team at Cryo Communications is proud to support all of the participants in this year's Fairfield County Fair, and congratulations on all of your accomplishments. Cryo Communications is celebrating a decade of helping to harness creativity and communication to connect our community. To learn more or contact Cryo Communications, check them out on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, or visit cryocommunications.com.
The Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our two locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Interface Video, in cooperation with the Fairfield County Fair Board, presents the 2020 Fairfield County Fair. Brought to you in part by the Buckeye Automotive Family, Cryle Communications, the Ohio Farm Bureau, Granville Milling, the Carriage Company, Fairfield Medical Center, the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Federal, Dagger Law, and the Connor Insurance Agency.